Well, welcome back to the channel, everybody. I'm down here in my shop today. We just put this is a 1980 292. Been working on it this morning a little bit. I took all the plugs out. They're only put in hand tight. And I put 6 squirts of Marvel Mystery Oil in each one. And I turned it over. It's got, I believe it's this cylinder right here that showed a little bit of rust on the plug, and I believe the valves are probably a little rusty. I think it would come out of it if you started it. But I turned it over 8 or 10 times. It's got compression on all of the cylinders. Like I say, that one's a little weak, but the rest of them are all real good. So anyway, we're going to put this up there in a little bit. Got to do a little more sweeping and a few things to move because I got to be able to back the tractor all the way over towards that door. So I'm not going to film it, but I'm going to move this stuff and I'll bring you back. And yeah, we'll see if we can put that 292 into storage. I was a half hour taping up every hole that this thing had. I got a boot over the intake. That's just to keep dirt out, not mice, because as you know, there's a butterfly that's down there. But still, I got every hole on it closed. So it should be good for several years. I don't care if the mud daubers get into the fuel pump. I'll replace that before I use it anyway, because it's, you know, basically almost 50 years old. And yeah, it's got the good 3-bolt exhaust. I put a plate on that. And unfortunately, the guy, he could get this one off easy and he burned the other 2 off. This one came out good. The further one down in is loose, but it's galled. So I'll have to deal with that when I can flip it upside down when I actually rebuild it. So anyway, that's going to be the story for this right now. I'll bring you back. Yeah, doesn't that look better up there? Now I can pile all my belts and stuff on the other side. A few drive shafts I got will go on the back. Yeah, it's gonna work out good. It's not in the way, and yet I've got it for the future. Kind of funny, I went out in the front driveway there to put the forks on. Darned if I didn't find this pen sitting out there. And yeah, you know, I alluded to the fact we was having some guests over. Well, that's who came over. And yeah, Molly and Shane. So they dropped their pen last night when they left. But anyway, yeah, I'm going to clean up in here, and I'm going to see if I can pull that wood splitter up and get that out of here. I think I'm just going to wrap the engine in plastic for right now. You probably saw I made a wooden top for the engine. That's to keep mice out of the hopper. And I'm not going to put that plug in. I'm going to keep that plug down in the base. And I will actually put a piece of pipe in there with some like 1/8-inch holes drilled in it. Because if you put a plug in like that and they get moisture in any way, it'll build up and eventually you'll break something before you know it. I've seen people do that. They drain them, put the plug in, and some way or another, water gets in there. And yeah, especially if you've got them outside. So anyway, we'll clean some stuff off here and we'll go to the next piece. Yeah, I just put a set of clamps on. I got this held back as much as you can, because if it's starting to come over the radius of the track, this here will not clear. And as you can see, it's only got a 2x4 under it, and the jack is down all the way, or picked up all the way, I should say. So it'll come, but it's close. Light off so I can see. So it's only 18 degrees out, so we'll get this door shut up. Oh yeah, we got the old girl out here where at least you can work on it. I can get it started. I'll clean up the rest of the crap in there. Eventually here I'll be able to go, because this is going to go outside. I'm going to take some greenhouse plastic, and I'm not really sure 100% what I'm going to do here to get this weather tight and cover it over, but I'm going to do something. So anyway, she's been left out in the weather, you know, too many years. So we're going to make sure she don't get any worse for her wear. So anyway, I'll bring you back in a little bit.